what's the Netflix thing that came out
Oh
about
yeah.
vegetarian champions or something?
No,
Or
no, no. It was a vegan, and it was a vegan documentary. I think you're talking about, and
yes.
shoot, can't remember it. But virtually the whole point of the documentary is saying that by getting these athletes off of eating meat, that they saw their cardiovascular endurance increase. I think their strength increase, or at least they showed that there was a strong man who was a vegan, and he does quite well. And so just showing that living a vegan lifestyle does have its benefits. Although, just for everyone listening, it is quite a hard thing to do if you're an athlete, because you
It is.
need someone on your side telling you what to eat, when to eat it,
I
and
think,
then making sure you are getting everything in, especially if you're a serious athlete, because you're going to be using up all sorts of vitamins and minerals, which is hard to replenish if you don't really know what to eat, because you're not going to eat meat. So
I think that the biggest thing, there's a real separation as well between vegetarian and being vegan.
yeah,
Vegetarian is actually, which I'm more vegetarian,
yes,
and it's much easier, but
oh
so much
yes, so
easier,
much
so
easier.
much. But we love extremes. Come on, we're humans. We want to be extreme.
Yeah, I mean, the extremes exist for a reason, because there's some people that do exist on that end of the spectrum where they are more comfortable eating just, only plants, and that really seems to work for them. And then there's, the other extreme, which I'm waiting for this documentary to come out for, which is the carnivore diet, where people just eat meat only. So I'm waiting for those to come out, because I've had both my clients coming up to me, all of them, and they're all going, Jace, did you see that documentary on the vegan diet and how it can make you a better athlete? I'm like, I've been
Yeah,
in this long enough now to know that,
yeah.
they, it's
Well,
there's
look, I mean,
something to them, but
yeah.
they're, I know that there's also downsides. So, and I'm waiting for that to come out and say, you know what, go see that now, and then see what you think. And
I think that the biggest thing is eating a meat-based diet is pretty much going to get you all the things that you need. You're not going to be. It's easier. It's just way easier. And I
way
think
easier.
it comes down to like if you're a really organized person and you're all over it and you love preparing and you love doing all that stuff. Yeah, give vegan a go. But if you're not, you're going to end up being very deficient.
Mm,
And there's a lot of planning and preparation that needs to be done to eat vegetarian and vegan to make sure you're getting the diversity. And actually, it's something that a lot of people say, oh yeah, I went and did, I became vegetarian and I feel fantastic, or I did paleo and I feel fantastic, or I did what. So it actually doesn't matter what the diet is that you're doing. The biggest thing is you've changed your intake of certain, so your body's being is able to be exposed to lots of different levels of vitamins, of minerals, of
yes,
proteins, of
and
fats,
just
and that
certain things I just didn't like.
change.
Dude, I'm so happy you said that, because that is the most sensible thing that you could say. Like, uh, no, not many people live on those extremes. We tend to live between veganism and carnivore. We kind of are between those, and just where you happen to sit is just that's just where you happen to sit. I tend to be a little bit more on the vegetarian side. I think I could probably go without meat if I had to. It doesn't really bother me too much, especially if I was eating Indian food, by the way,
Oh yeah,
which is designed for vegetarians.
it's handy having Ruchi around.
Oh, right. Saving grace. And then so yeah, and by going on to these different diets, you're accidentally cutting out things that were causing your issues potentially, and that's what's really been what's helping you. So I think what you said, that's perfect. The extremes, specific diets don't really matter. It's probably, by trying these things, you're probably getting rid of some of the things that weren't agreeing with your body.